Yo, guys, Urban Bars brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. Guys, I'm intrigued about this one. It's our man Thomas Sowell once again. But this time, guys, he's changed his mind. Our man Thomas Sowell has reversed his position on Donald J. Trump. Guys, I've got to find out what he's talking about because I am intrigued.
This is the mandatory subject, Donald Trump. During the presidential campaign, you wrote a column, this is when you still had your column, that appeared under the headline, "Choose Trump. He'd be easier to impeach."
Oh my goodness. Our man Thomas Sowell must have a crystal ball. Really? Really? I can't even believe that.
And you wrote that voters faced a choice between, I'm quoting you, two out-of-control people, one of whom is going to be president. And you said since Hillary Clinton would be the first woman chief executive, she'd be very difficult to impeach, but Trump would be easier to kick out, so vote for Trump.
Really? 2016 was a funny year, people.
Now that he's been in office for a year, what do you make of him?
Well, it's interesting. Oh gosh.
So this was done in 2017, guys. Okay.
You know, let me say that just recently, Walter Williams sent me a video of Donald Trump in his mid-30s being interviewed. And so I've had to back off on one of the things I've said, which is that Trump is someone who has simply never grown up. He was very grown up in his mid-30s.
Speaking of retrogression.
Whoa.
And it's scary because how many people are more mature in their mid-30s than they are at age 70?
That's a hard one, people, because there's a lot of reasons why someone could regress in their 70s, you know? Because people say sometimes as we age, we get closer to how we were at childhood. Really?
All right.
And given the trend line, how optimistic should we be about his becoming more grown up as time goes on?
All right. All right.
In terms of the people he's surrounded himself with, I think on the whole, they're a better bunch than either of the last two presidents had. So he has very good people, I think.
So our man Thomas Sowell has said that Donald Trump surrounded himself with better people than the last two presidents. And if I remember rightly, then that would be Barack Obama and George Bush, I think, if you go backward in chronological order.
Jim Mattis,
George W.
Bush.
Yeah, but other people are around him. And the question is he going to listen to them?
All right. Let me play you a brief excerpt of Donald Trump himself. This is from the State of the Union address this past January.
This will be my first time to hear it.
Something I'm very proud of. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded.
And old Mike Pence jumped straight up. You can see all the African Americans here. But I'm not too sure about the response on their faces.
Okay.
Oh my!
He produces a maybe the statistic isn't quite right. There maybe
no, it is. It is.
It is.
Yes.
And there you see a shot. You see Republicans standing and applauding, and there you see a shot of Democrats who are sitting on their hands, including many members of the Black Caucus.
So they were, aren't they people called the boule? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So are they from the boule, the black people there and the Democrats? So they didn't even bother to, well, I wouldn't, well, if you're a Democrat, I suppose you wouldn't jump up for a Republican now, would you?
Caucus
Yes.
in Congress. What do you make of that?
Guys, I just want to wheel that again because that was funny. And I absolutely love the way our man Thomas Sowell responds to these questions. I don't ever watch these videos beforehand, guys, so I have no idea which side of the fence our man Mr. Sowell's going to come down. Well, I've got an idea, I suppose. But yeah, I have no idea his reactions neither. So this is funny. Let's see.
The people are around him. And the question is he going to listen to them?
All right. Let me play you a brief excerpt of Donald Trump himself. This is from the State of the Union address this past January.
This will be my first time to hear it.
Something I'm very proud of. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You've got to laugh, people.
Oh my!
He produces a maybe the statistic isn't quite right either. Maybe
No, it is. It is.
It is.
Yes.
And there you see a shot. You see Republicans standing and applauding, and there you see a shot of Democrats who are sitting on their hands, including many members of the Black Caucus.
Yes.
In Congress. What do you make of that?
That, as with so many other groups around the world, the leaders of groups that are lagging are often themselves one of the biggest handicaps of those groups.
Whoa.
Because they have to depict the problems in ways that will allow them to play the role of rescuers. And so there'll be no talk about how you can do this or that for yourself. There'll be talk about what we can get the government to deliver for you. And usually that's a lot
We're talking like a nanny state
of words and things that have bad effects.
and just, yeah, platitudes.
And that's true not only with blacks in the United States, it's true of people in the lower income people in England and elsewhere.
Whoa. Guys, what do you think? So that was Thomas Sowell. He reverses his position on Donald Trump. I have to admit, I'd have liked to have heard a bit more about this whole story, really. So he was saying that Donald Trump was more grown up at age 35 than he is or was at age 70. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And it was interesting to see the reaction amongst those people, they call them African Americans, whatever you want to call them, from the Democrat Party, sitting on their hands, you know, the members of the Boule and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we know. So guys, that was interesting. I just love the way my man, Mr. Saul, started laughing. Oh yes, that was interesting and that was really, really funny. Guys, let me know in the comments section, what do you think? I mean, is Donald Trump less mature now than he was at age 35? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, guys. But that was interesting as well, because Thomas Sowell also said that Donald Trump had surrounded himself with better people, probably more competent people than the previous two presidents. And if I remember rightly, chronologically going backwards, it should be Mr. Barack Obama and George W. Bush. Those are the two presidents before Trump came along. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down here in the comment section. Guys, just let me know what you know, what's on your mind. Let me know. I like doing these things with people like our man Thomas Sowell, our man Jordan B. Peterson, and, you know, people of that ilk, because these guys are quite really good thinkers. And they often pose questions and situations that I haven't thought of before and shine a light on areas that are maybe hidden a little bit in the darkness or sort of camouflaged a little bit. It's just nice to get a different perspective, a different point of view, guys. I love doing the music, you know it, but I love doing this bit here where it challenges the old grey matter. So guys, be more of that. If you like that kind of stuff, guys, please subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. Make certain you like, share, hit the notification bell, because it helps me get up the algorithm. Because right now the algorithm thinks I'm invisible. Really? It thinks I'm 11 years old. Is it 11? 9, 10, 11 years old again. Where if I turned sideways, I was invisible. I was skinnier than a pencil, people, and I was smaller than a rubber, or do you call it an eraser? I was so small and so skinny, people. I almost didn't exist. But there you go. Guys, here at Urb'n Barz, we like to give you what you ask for. So let me know in the comment section what's interesting you, and I will endeavour to bring it. Have a great evening. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction.